Thank you for tuning back into the Walk On Pod. I'm Luke Avdalovich. With me is Tommy Ball and Jared Waters, as always. And yes, you're getting two non-guest episodes in a week, but hate to break it to you guys, you were spoiled with two guest episodes in a week, and schedules are rough right now. So this is what we're here with. We're gonna do our best to bring you a very, very good episode, regardless. All three of the boys are here on a what's today? Friday? I
Yeah.
lose
Friday.
track of days now. On a
Today is
Friday night
Friday.
recording, and we are here to put forth our best effort for the next hour. Fellas, how are we doing?
Fantastic.
Pretty great.
Friday.
Pretty great.
Happy Friday, fellas.
Happy Friday, man. Yeah. Sometimes in season, I'm sure you guys can both resonate with this. The days don't mean anything anymore. It,
No,
it's either game day, practice, or off day. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is anymore. So,
especially for me coming up when school ends here in a few weeks.
oh yeah, I guess in
Yeah,
school you have
that's
to keep
actually the
track of your
best
class
time though.
schedule
Yeah, it's the
when no
best
one's
It's the
time.
on
best time.
campus.
Yeah, no one's on campus. You literally just go to practice. You have the rest of the time of your day to just do whatever.
Do
Whatever. Yeah.
whatever you
No, that's a
want.
I
good
wish I,
point.
w- I wish I was into golf at that time. I would have been getting so many rounds in.
But the problem is that's during the winter. So if you go to anywhere that the weather changes, then you're screwed. And
Well, yeah, I didn't experience that. Yeah, that's true.
so,
Got out there today though.
do you want to talk about that probably later or what?
No, I can talk about it now. You know what's crazy? So obviously, Luke, you were familiar with Dark Horse. Played Dark Horse. It's a tough course. Birdied hole one.
Okay.
Sunk like a 12-foot birdie putt. It's feeling good. That was the height of the round.
And it just went downhill from there. That's good though.
I mean, you know what's funny is Travis said that you just start off too hot. Like there's just nowhere to go but down
It's
from
kind
there.
of an unrealistic start. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not on the golf game, but it's
Like,
it's
like if
you
you
dunk
triple
on
the
someone
first hole, it's like
play.
okay, I could just I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. Like when you birdie the first hole, it's like
Now what?
oh wow, am I on a
Yeah.
heater?
Course record watch?
Am I
Question
on a
mark?
heater?
Pressure
And then-
pressure really turns up
But
when
then
you
reality
and
catches up.
Luke,
Though.
well, so here's the thing too, like not to dive too far into it, but again, Tom, you haven't been there, but Luke knows hole two on
Hole
Dark
two
Horse.
is a sicko.
It's a sick like hole. It's disgusting. And yeah, I went right into the trees
Yeah, you're done.
off the
You're done.
tee, and then when I hit out, it clipped a tree and then bounced into the bunker. I have to hit up like this.
Up straight hill.
So
classic.
good
but
golf.
overall,
Good
good
golf.
round. Yeah, no, I played.
Nice.
I got everything dialed in. Back
That was
nine was
today,
nice. I
Jared?
yeah, I played today.
Nice.
So the other thing I was gonna say, so I ended up playing well. Couldn't sink a putt in the back nine, but I played well. Literally, as soon as I got in the car, like no kidding, as soon as I closed my door, started dumping rain, just dumping
it's gonna
rain. So
catch
that
up.
was just
That's fine.
great timing.
Yeah.
Sounds like you had a really good Friday, Jared.
Yeah, I could not complain.
There you go.
Nice.
Jared played golf. Tommy got a win tonight. I got a win tonight. Fellas are humming. The
Guys
fellas
are
are humming.
humming,
There you go.
man.
This is, yeah,
There you go.
God.
yeah.
If that's not a
Oh.
good scouting report, I don't know what is. But with that being said,
Hmm.
let's get into our scouting report here at the Walk On Pod, where we give you our starts or our sits in the week of sports, things that we like, things that we don't like. Does anyone have anything particular that they really want to start off with? Okay, Jared, go ahead. Hands up. There you go.
Up, Jay?
This is I think I went bias last week too, or last time we did this. I'm gonna go bias again. I'm just gonna double down. My start is gonna be starting Jared McCain, and to double down,
Yeah.
I think he's pushing for rookie of the year right now. I'm just
You know
gonna
what's
come out and say
crazy?
it right now. Is that like I think if he keeps getting minutes, like it's like inevitable that he's gonna be rookie of the year.
Numbers are undeniable. There's no question.
You know who else I saw in the conversation?
Former
Jalen Wells.
podcast, Jalen
I
Wells.
saw
Wow,
Jalen
that
Wells
is
in the
amazing.
conversation
Jalen
too.
Wells. Jalen Wells was actually number one on the NBA
On the
Instagram.
Wow,
Rookie
that's
of the
nice.
year. That was
Yeah,
a couple.
Jared had another 20, I think
Yeah.
29 tonight.
He
I
looks
was gonna
poised
say
out there too.
this was
No.
before Jared had a 30 piece and then another.
Yeah, he
So-
scored 4 straight 20-point games. It's actually nuts to watch because obviously I watch the games and it's just like I was talking to some people about it and like no matter what the situation, this dude inserts himself into the action immediately. As soon as he checks in the game, whether he starts, whether down 20, up 20, like it doesn't matter. Like this guy inserts himself in the action and like, we're gonna I'm making the call right now too. We're gonna get him on here to talk about it too. So
Love
Yeah.
it. Let's go.
yeah, so that's my start. I had to throw it
Shout
out
out to
there.
the-
Shout out
shout out to
Jay,
the,
man.
916 guys.
Yeah, shout out Curly, man.
Texting Jared right now.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny about this too? So like when Jace was on, we talked about Jared on social media and the reactions
Oh,
from
I
from
know.
the comments are hilarious now. You go
Oh.
to one of his dances on TikTok and they're like, "You score 26, gang. You can do whatever dance you want." It's so funny.
No,
Bro, they're so funny. Or like the stuff about the fingerprint and all this. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's just like I think that goes to show kind of what Jace talked about when we asked him about it. Where like Jared knows that like it's all part of the game and like not take
Yeah.
it too seriously and all that because
Right.
like you see how like people on the internet are just gonna make a joke out of things regardless of what it
it's
is.
just
So it's like
crazy.
they're like, "Yeah, gang, go ahead, do your dance. You scored 30 tonight." It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it now?
Or when
Like,
people start making the parlay jokes, like it's just like
yeah, bro, it's funny. But
He
no,
really-
it's good to
he's
see him.
really serving, bro.
He's playing
No,
well,
he's-
dude, and he
no,
looks
he's playing
poised. He
good.
doesn't play like a
Nah.
rookie. Like he plays
Nah.
comfortable out there.
no, the dude is
So-
super confident. So yeah, that's my start, man. Shout out Curly, man. Proud
No,
of you,
that's big
dude.
time.
The guy.
That's
Good,
big
Jared.
time. That's big time. Okay, I have one that's non-basketball. If we want to go with it,
Yeah.
it's
I
it's,
also
about, it's
have
about as
non-bas,
relevant as it gets right now
non-basketball.
on Friday night.
Oh, okay. That looks like we're on the same wavelength. then.
I'm sitting this Jake Paul Mike
Yeah,
Tyson fight,
That's
dude.
what I was gonna say.
Oh, is
I
that
don't-
going on right now?
I think it
Yeah.
just finished. I think Jake Paul won.
Oh, did he?
I mean,
I
bro,
don't-
Mike 58. like,
He's 60 years old. What are you even doing in a boxing ring, dude? Like, yo, so I was having this conversation with someone, and again, this more than likely isn't my place to be talking, but whatever. What is he like? Does he need the money that bad? What are you stepping in the ring for? Like, what's going on? Like, this guy's
Yeah,
this is Mike Tyson. Like,
You know what I think, Tom? I don't want to steal your thunder. I do have an opinion on
Go
that, dude. This
you.
this encompasses all sports. I think, in my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion, not anybody else's opinion. I think guys that reach the pinnacle like that, where they're like the focal point and they have all the cameras and all the eyes on them, I think some of those guys like fiend for that stuff, where it's like they need that attention. That's why, like, I think some guys in the NBA stick around for so long because they don't want to fade into the sunset. And I think like that's the same thing for like Mike. Like okay, he did the Hangover, that was cool. That was kind of like he jumped back on the scene, right? And then like he's kind of like been doing social media
I'd rather
stuff,
him
and then
doing being the Hangover than boxing again, bro. He's
But I
60
think,
years
like,
old. Like,
I know, but I don't think anything else was coming about it, right? It's like I just think those guys like they have to like it's like that need not fame, but like they just need to stay relevant. I just
he's
think some
definitely.
guys are like
I mean,
that.
he's definitely getting a bag from this, and this is my other part of it. Like, again, I'm not a fan of like any of the fight scenes. Like, I really don't like watch boxing, and I really don't watch UFC or anything. And like, I feel like the fact that it's on Netflix and not any like it's not HBO, it's not Showtime. Like,
Well, do you
or
think
I
Jake
guess
Paul
ESPN
like reached out to him and put him up to it? Be like, hey, bro, if
I
you
don't-
box me, we're gonna make a bag.
I think
mean,
so.
he's making
Yeah.
a bag for sure. Like, are
That's
you
what I'm
kidding me?
saying. I know that I'm saying
The
that like
slap
I think-
before definitely
Well,
felt
he slapped the
staged.
shoot
Yeah,
out
but
of
like
him.
he looked like, bro, like I'm just like it just feels like a show. Like it's on
And
Netflix.
no,
for a
that's
reason.
what I'm
It's a
saying.
show.
Like, I think Jake Paul like put is like, hey, like, what else can I do that's out of this world? Like, I'm gonna box Mike Tyson.
like, bro,
Someone said-
I don't
someone
want to
also on
comment on
Twitter-
Jake Paul's validity as a boxer either, because like again, what
Right,
do
he
I
has
know?
no.
But it's
No,
like,
yeah, no.
bro, what are we doing? You're boxing a 60-year-old. I don't really care who it
Yeah.
is. Like,
Someone said-
The only like semi boxer that he's fought, he lost.
Yeah,
Fury,
the
right?
what's his name? Yeah,
Tommy
Fury. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
didn't he fight? What's his name from Stockton?
He fought
Nate-
Nate Diaz, yeah.
But he's not a boxer. He's a UFC
No, he's
fighter.
an MMA guy.
Knocked
Yeah.
out Nate Robinson. Like he just fought 60
It's
year
just
old
Tyron
random.
Woodley. Yeah.
Woodley.
Yeah.
They did Woodley twice.
Yeah, but like, so my thing, the one again, Twitter was on fire. They're like, explain this to me in NBA terms. He said Michael Jordan now fighting
Verse,
Dylan
yeah,
Brooks.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yes. Yes,
It was
Dylan Brooks.
accurate too. Like,
Yeah, like, what are we
Completely
doing,
accurate.
bro?
I just don't get it, bro. It just doesn't make sense. to
I
me.
mean, it's
People are
money. I mean,
tuning
it's money.
in,
What do you mean?
bro.
You get
Oh
it.
my
It's just
God.
money, bro. You just
No,
talk
I
about the
get
bag.
that, but it's like, bro, it's so dumb to me. Like, oh my God, there was
You
so
just
much
made
better
me-
television on tonight. You want me to tell you what else better television was on tonight? Did anyone see De'Aaron Fox put 60 up tonight in a loss
Oh,
to
I
the
did not see
Timberwolves?
that.
Oh, did they not come back? And they were making a push in that
They
fourth
came
quarter.
back, pushed it overtime. De'Aaron Fox had 60.
Yeah.
NBA Cup win, man.
And yeah, they lost, so it sucks. But
Oh, they lost. Oh, I thought
they
they
No,
won.
no, yeah,
lost.
no, that's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
don't think they
They
came
came
back all
back
the
in.
way.
They came back,
They were
forced
down
overtime.
20. They
They were
were
down
down 20
20,
in the third.
and then
Like they
Swiper turned
looked
into
bad,
Swiper.
yeah.
And bro,
Yeah.
60 ball.
Bro, he
And
was
we're over
giving
here.
Nikhil Alexander Walker fits. Like
Well,
that dude
so
was not rocking with
this is
him.
like a
yeah.
semi-start. It's like a semi-start because I just wanted to talk about this Jake Paul thing because I don't get it. But the Fox thing, he was 6 for 10 from three. When Fox gets going from behind the arc, I think he's one of the most unguardable people in the league.
He might
Because
be.
That's
what
a totally accurate assessment.
Yeah.
what are you supposed to do? Because you
He's
He's
can't
so
crowd him.
fast.
You
No.
cannot crowd him. And then it's like, okay, give him space. Sorry, he's 6 for 10 from three with 60 points. Like, you're not
Yeah,
gonna give him
no.
space.
He's already a mid-range savant. So
So my thing is like so here's my question then, Luke. I know I don't want to get too far off the tangent, but like bro, how do they lose if he goes for 60? Like what was the problem out
I
there?
think I couldn't watch. That's a
Oh.
whole
still
nother.
can't guard
I
or
mean,
what?
I think Ant was hitting tough ones from what I was talking to Will about it. Ant was hitting some tough ones. It sounded like DeRozan didn't
But
play, so
60
that
though?
hurts.
No
60
DeRozan.
ball.
No,
It was
no
like
Like you
Embiid.
can't
130
lose
to
and like
126 or
60
something
and
like that.
lose is tough.
Dude, that's so sad.
Yeah, like bro, like what was everybody else doing out there? Like I'm sorry, that
I
sounds
think
rude,
Ant
but
was just frying down the stretch, which is like typical
so
Ant.
was
I don't
De'Aaron
know.
though.
Dude, I don't know. I just don't think anyone was getting stops, and it was just like they just happened to score more points. Like it
Well,
was
they
just
were
like,
ahead. They got it. They gave him a jump start because like I watched the third
I,
quarter. They looked bad in the third quarter. The Kings did.
dude,
No
I don't.
DeRozan and no Malik really hurts. So
Yeah,
like
definitely does.
Shit,
But
scored
60 ball
126.
is crazy.
60's nuts. That's so many points.
yeah,
That's a ridiculous amount of baskets. A
Yeah.
ridiculous
Well,
amount of
I like
baskets.
that
on the
mini
flips,
start. I
on
expect
the
a good
flip side, back to Jared had 29 tonight, and the Sixers only scored 86.
they are so bad, Jared.
Yeah,
crazy.
I can't talk about it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think
Yeah,
those
so
are
Top-
maybe
good.
start mega sit.
Those are good categories.
Tom,
Those are good
Tom, what you
categories.
got, bro?
I was gonna sit boxing, but Luke kind of did that. So
Boxing in general.
yeah, but like we can talk about that another time. I'll go ahead and start. Because Luke made it. So I'll start. Yeah, it happened this week. The Klay Thompson return. Just everything about
Yeah, heck
No, that's
yeah,
a really good one. It
that's a
was
good one.
yeah,
yeah,
it was
everything
wholesome.
about it, like the way
The
the fans,
hats, the captain
yeah,
hats, like the
captain
fans, like
hats,
yeah,
the way Clay
It was
took it in. Like Clay was
yeah.
trying to act like he was a tough guy before the game, and like, oh, it's just another
yeah.
game.
Steph was
Whatever.
dialed though. Oh boy.
Man, I was gonna get there. Like, but Clay
Gotta take
took
it
it in.
personally.
You could tell he was emotional about it. Like it was a big moment. That was sweet seeing everybody salute him with the hats. The tribute video was awesome. And then not only that, I'm starting everything because that was a high level basketball game. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
watched it,
No,
but
I watched most of it, but it's like, dude,
that was
that's probably one of the better games that has happened before Christmas in a long time.
yes, bro. That was real hoops going on. Like
Yeah.
it was Warriors would play well. Okay, here comes Luca. Here comes Kyrie. Oh, Clay hits a couple threes. Like now the Mavs are leading. Like oh yeah, Warriors just like it was just back and forth, and then man, Steph did what Steph does. Down seven, 3 minutes to go, and I think it was 12 on
Well,
himself.
yeah, 12, yeah, 12 last 3.5 minutes, 12 points by himself, had all the points. But like
That
Kyrie
and
was frying too. That's the thing is that
Kyrie was
Kyrie's
fine.
game is gonna go under the radar because of everything else. But like Kyrie had a masterful game.
So good.
No.
And then while we're on it, I thought it was so funny. Derek Lively is the one who gets shook for a game essentially after all the stuff he said about Rudy Gobert this summer. Did you guys see that?
No.
Oh,
Bro, Lively was on podcast talking like he was like a 12-year vet when Luca ISO'd him in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
Lively was on I think it was Theo Pinson's podcast. He was like, yeah, Rudy Gobert shouldn't have been on the floor. Like, you got no business being on the floor guarding him in that situation. Like, why is he guarding him? And then Lively got literally same situation, ISO bucket
Yeah,
game.
dude.
Like,
Like,
bro,
well,
what?
that's what
Hey,
Shaq and them were saying after the game. Chuck was saying after games, like, bro, he cannot be switched on to him at the end of the game.
like
Like,
what?
like, bro, what? Steph is gonna cook him deep fry.
Deep fry. I thought they were. I didn't think they were dead in the water, but it's like you look up down seven. Clay just hits a three. It's like, damn. Like this is poetic. Clay got 6 threes. Like he's gonna walk out winning it, and then boom, D'Anthony Melton hits a three. Steph does what he does. Like, it was just such a high level basketball game. That was so much fun to
Mhm.
watch. That was the most fun
No.
I've had watching a game in November in a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope there's more games like that.
For real, I think
Mm.
I think it's I think the NBA Cup, like the
Definitely
intensity
helps. Yeah,
definitely
definitely helps.
up a little bit. Like they said, the
They got to
D
get rid of the courts, but
court
They're better
sucks.
this year, though. They're better this
they
year.
are better this year. The
Yeah,
Kings court is very like it's not bright
yeah.
blue.
Well, I
And I
feel
don't
like
mind
most
the
of them,
Warriors. I don't mind the Warriors either. Like gray is fine.
the bright reds and
The
the gray.
Reds.
The Spurs one looked cool. It was dark gray and lighter
Did
gray
they
kind of
did they win
mix.
tonight? I didn't get to check the score. Did they
I
or did
do
they
have no
lose that
idea.
game? Mm,
I don't know. I don't know. I think Steph played well though. Shout out to Steph.
nice.
I didn't check that box score. I was looking at another one where De'Aaron Fox had 60.
Uh,
We're talking NBA, so I don't want to move on yet. So, but we have to talk about it. Let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers because they're
Yes.
still undefeated as of tonight. So as of Friday night,
uh,
it's impressive. I'm not like I don't want to blow it out of proportion, but it's impressive to start
Oh,
the year off like this.
they're very good.
They're legit.
What
What?
you got to say, Aaron?
I just
They
like
haven't lost, bro. You can't really say anything
I know
about
I'm
it.
not I know I can't say anything, but it's like
I get what you're about to say.
yeah, that's why I don't want to say it because I don't want to sound like a jerk. So it's like I'm happy for them. I think they're good. Like there's no doubt they're good. I just like
Can
I
they
just
beat
can't
the Celtics?
I can't put my stock in the too small guard. Like we've seen that over and over again.
Yeah,
Like
but okay. Here's my thing. It's not,
They have three other
do they have
massive
what?
human beings.
Yeah, and I also think Mobley is taking a turn that he needed
Yes.
to.
he
which
is
big
like
time.
I agree. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like a hater. Like I'm really literally trying so hard not to hate, but I just like it's a good story for the beginning of the season. But
I was reading,
at what point does it like? At
I
what
think when
point
they
is
meet the
it like?
Celtics in the playoffs is when it's going to
Yeah.
be because at this rate they're going to make the like if you unless they literally just 50-50 and blow 14 off now. It's like they're on the road they're on the road to the playoffs at this point.
Can I just say that okay, since we're talking this, like I guess this is my other thing too that
East versus West because that's a whole different thing.
no,
too.
I will that I don't want to go into that. I just want to say specifically that like the East looks like just looks very very vulnerable, and like I know there's some injuries and like Chris Middleton not playing, Joel not playing, Paul George missing, like the Knicks trying to figure their stuff out. Like I don't know, man. Like I'm happy that the Cavs are doing well and stuff like that, but like Boston, I mean Boston's been winning and Porzingis not even playing.
No, I mean
So
Boston's
I
the
was
favorite,
reading.
but it's just like
I was
no,
reading.
it's dope. It's cool. I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
it's
I'm not trying to
impressive.
hate.
Like what
Yeah,
are they
no, I'm
14 and
not
0
trying to.
now? Like
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
I was reading an article. It's kind of like, and obviously, like this is so far away, we can't say this is what it's gonna be, but they were comparing it to when the Warriors fired Mark Jackson and hired Steve Kerr
yeah.
and
Yeah. Like
Cavs.
all the
I mean, it's
pieces
very
were in
similar.
place. You just needed
Yeah.
a different captain leading the ship.
Needed someone else to come in
Yeah.
and switch it up. And obviously, they're comparing to the Warriors because Kenny Atkinson was a Warriors assistant
Yeah.
coach last year.
Well, and their players are all about the same age
Yeah.
that the Warriors were when they made the jump.
They have two really good guards. Evan
Yeah.
Mobley's kind of like he's playing the Draymond Green role, but he's a much higher offensive ceiling than what Draymond is. Like
Yeah.
pieces are.
Nah, they're good, bro. They're
They
good.
beat
Jared
Breaks
Allen. I
off
love
the
Jared
Warriors. That
Allen.
was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Breaks.
nice.
Yeah. No, they're good. I just I struggle with the two small guard lineup.
Which is
Well,
fair.
hopefully,
which is
what if
fair,
they
but
what if
Donovan
they
Mitchell
what if
is
they
a proven
debunk it?
playoff riser.
I mean, I hope they debunk it because, like, I want to see somebody challenge the Celtics. I'm
I
tired
also
of
feel like
hearing
it's a likable team. Like,
yeah,
it's a very
like
likable team.
Donovan Mitchell's cool. I like Darius Garland.
I like Darius
they have
Garland a lot.
like they have other really good players. Like they're good. Like I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a hater. I really like Jared Allen. Like I think that was a huge mistake for Brooklyn to get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, he's just over there. Yo, speaking of Jared Allen, we can move on after this. Have you seen the thing where he just yells when he gets a D3 in the key? If you haven't
No.
seen this, you got to go look it up. When he gets a defensive three and the key called on him, he puts his arm under. He's like, "Yeah!" Like it's so weird.
For what purpose
I
though?
don't know. I don't know. He's just like a nut, I think. But it's funny.
Ugh.
Like like the whole crowd when it's
But
at
a
home and he does it,
defensive
they
3 seconds is a bad thing.
it's a bad thing. But I don't know. He just yeah, it's hilarious. I saw it this week.
He's a really like goofy guy, I think.
No, he's kind of
Yeah,
like
he's like on the
Robin
Miles
Lopez
Turner.
type
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
like he's just kind of in that like goof. Like I feel like he'd be a fun guy to be around though. Like he seems like a
Yeah.
good time. But like, bro, he yeah, it's so funny. Like, what are you yelling for? But it seems like the crowd like rallies behind it too. And then maybe they can help him miss a free throw or something. I don't know. But like, yeah,
That's
shout out
man.
to
I'm
the Cavs,
telling
man.
you, I've seen it twice now. I've been to a fair amount of games already this season. The bricking for chicken on the free throws is actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Wow, yeah.
Bricking for chicken,
That's
Chick-fil-A,
sick.
man. That's so money.
I
And if you
Chick-fil-A.
It's like the Isaiah Thomas Frosties, man.
no,
Frosty.
so did you know too? It multiplies. So if you get two, one
Multiple
person misses two, it's a 4 count of nuggets. Someone else does it, it's an 8 count of nuggets. Someone
No,
else does it, it's a
I'd be
12
in.
count of nuggets.
Yeah, see, so it means something.
Like what? 12 count nugget at Chick-fil-A is like $12.
I mean, that means something. That means something.
Yeah.
So maybe that's
Yeah.
why
Bricking
maybe
for
that's why
chicken, man. I saw that in Philly and I almost died.
maybe that's why Jared Allen gets them hyped up so they
Yeah,
go up
that's
and
right.
smoke
Bricking
it
for
with their
chicken, man.
But yeah, all right. Good
That's
work,
good
fellas.
starts, good sits, man. That's nice.
Let's go ahead.
Like a lot.
Jared is walk with me this
Yeah.
week. So
So, walk with
actually,
me.
in case this is someone's
Sorry.
first time viewing the walk with me segment here,
My bad,
the
my bad.
roots of the walk on pod are being proud of telling your stories, being honest about your experiences, what you're going through, what you're looking forward to, all this. And we wanted to get back to it with the Walk With Me segment where each of us every other week bring a quote that is either relevant to them right now or adversity or hardship that they got through. And they talk about it and we talk about it. And so Jared is up this week. Jared, go ahead.
So I went back and forth with two quotes. Same book. It's a book that I read. I first found a while, maybe 6, 7 years ago. I don't know what drew me to it, but it was just about trying to find some edges in the mental game and trying to help players and things like that. So this guy is actually super famous. He like started this whole idea of being a mindful athlete. The book is called The Mindful Athlete. It's by George Mumford. Phil Jackson actually did the foreword in the book. So it's that's how he kind of got his start, is that Phil Jackson brought him in to work with the Bulls back in the 90s. And he's like a sports psychologist essentially. And I don't know like all of his titles and degrees and all that stuff, but the book is obviously just about trying to find flow state. And everybody talks about flow state, and we just talked about Steph. So that's a great, like, obviously Steph scoring 12 points in 3.5 minutes and leading is like he found flow state, right? And that's what we're all trying to do when we're playing how we're playing or whatever sport we're doing or anything in life really. So one of the quotes in that book that I felt resonated with me and still resonates with me today is it's respond from the center of the hurricane rather than reacting from the chaos of the storm. And so if anybody knows, obviously I'm not a weatherman, but if anybody knows anything about hurricanes, obviously hurricanes are destructive and just crazy natural events and disasters. But the idea is that if you get to the center of the actual storm, it's very calm. And so what that quote means to me, or what I think about when or what resonates, is that there's so many outside factors and there's so many variables that happen in your day-to-day life, whether it's playing sports or whether it's in your job or whether it's in your relationship, or whether it's in your parenting or whatever. And you have to, it's really hard, especially for someone like me who's pretty emotional. You have to be able to find your center and find calm within, all the stuff around you, and really figure out what is the proper response. I think that's something that I'm constantly trying to improve on, is when something happens to me in any act of life, something as simple as my daughter spilling water or something as big as like a huge business situation, trying to find the calm so that all the variables and all the noise can be quieted so that I can make a really good smart decision. So that's something that I always try to strive for because I get caught up in the emotions of anything, and sometimes it clouds my vision. But I feel like I do a better job as I've gotten older of no matter how chaotic it is, finding a way to center myself and then make a good decision or good assessment of the situation.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I also feel like there's some relation to it where and I know we've talked about it with the being proactive versus reactive, where like when for like is specifically in terms of a hurricane, when shit hits the fan, for lack of a better term, instead of being on the reactive side, where now you're scrambling, now you're trying to fix things. If you want to put this in sports terms, let's say you have a few bad games stacking up, now is not the time that you have to go back and say, "Oh, I got to work out more." It's like if you're at the epicenter of it before the destruction starts, before whatever the landslide is or bad games, whatever it is happens, you have that basis, that center, the epicenter of everything that's going on around you to fall back on. Whereas if you're on the outside and you're in a reactive state, you don't have that to fall back on, and that's when, again, the hurricane is going to be more destructive. So I don't know. That's kind of what I thought of when you said it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing that just came to my mind was like being able to get through all that s- just crap that like when something happens that flies at you, like all the maybe the bad thoughts that are going through your head and the reactions you think that are going to happen, like being able to push that to the side and like you said, Jared, get to that spot where you can center yourself. Like that's what I was thinking about. I mean, I don't really have much more to add. You two kind of hit it on the nail on the head, I think. Um, but being able to just like being able to find that flow state, really, what you said, Jay, is perfect. Like being able to find that is so key in everything. So
Well, I also think the other thing too is the this might be confusing, but especially when it comes to sports, especially like in a live game situation, sometimes sometimes you can't get out of the chaos, right? But being able to like center yourself within the chaos is also something I think about. Like obviously I don't play anymore, right? So it's like it's a little different for me, but there's times where like your team is like getting smacked and you're on a hard like, 10-0, you're down 10-0 run or whatever. It's like and no one's calling a timeout and like you have to find a way to be able to like find those pockets of calmness within that. I feel like it's a hard thing to do for
yeah,
anybody because like Luke said, the landslide happens, and I also think that the thing that I learned from it is that everything is goes downhill, right? Like it's like going down the rabbit hole is what I say is like players when things start going bad, they start going bad real bad fast, right? So like
yeah,
when things start going bad, how do I jump into the center of the storm, right? Like how do I push myself into that? Because like you're not always going to be in that. Sometimes you're going to just be in the shitstorm. Excuse my language, but it's like how do I like find my way to the center kind of
hmm
thing, you know? So it's like because if you just get caught up in all those other things, and that's what, especially with shooting, like I deal with that all the time. That's the other thing, like the real world application that happens to me on a daily basis. Like kids will shoot the ball really well for a couple drills, and then all it takes is like one bad drill, and then they're ruined for the rest of the workout. And it's like trying to get them to like, okay, you've missed 9 in a row, like you've had to run 4 down and backs, and it's like dude, like at some point you're gonna have to, like at some point the ball's gonna have to go in for you to finish this drill.
right.
So
You over that hump.
yeah. So
That's a
Yeah,
good quote.
no, I
I
like
like
it.
that
I
a lot.
liked it. Good installment. Good installment. Again, we encourage all viewers to comment any quotes of their own that you'd like us to dissect. So far, no one's done that. Appreciate you guys again. All right, so random starting five here. Now we really liked our dynamic duos once. We said that we needed to continue with some random ones sometimes when we didn't have something pressing that we really wanted to get to, and that's what we got here today. Now, production team is a little behind. It's fine. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna share the screen. We're back. We're back
Ah.
here on. We're back here on the random order
I hate the
generator
Jared
now.
Mack. Can we just change that to
Oh
Jared?
shoot, my bad. I just saw your name in the.
Nah, you're just
Oh, so as you can see here, we have laser
DICK.
tag in the league name. Again, you're getting a bonus here if you're viewing. Today's starting five is athletes that we would want on our team if we were laser tagging. Now, completely random, completely out of the blue. Did I come up with this driving past a laser tag place? Maybe. Not too sure where it came to me, but this is what we got. I think it could create some really nice conversations. Now, do you three have a problem with the order that's set here?
I don't.
Okay, so this is our fantasydraftlottery.com. We got laser tag league name, 3 teams. We're gonna go ahead and generate this order here. I got first pick, Tom got second pick, Jared got third pick.
Sick work.
All right.
But that's not bad. Third pick is like usually one of the
Sick
better
work.
picks.
All right,
Anyways, that's great. I'll take
I'm
first
gonna.
pick. Okay. Let me get things ready here. All right, I'm gonna take a shooting guard first. I'm gonna take a shooting guard. I think laser tag. It's about being elusive. You know what I mean? Quick on your feet, being able to move in and out behind barriers, small crevices, finding a hole, if you will. The most elusive person in sports right now comes to mind. I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson here at my shooting guard. I just think a quarterback on my team, not only to help orchestrate our offensive attack, but again, like I said, the guy's slippery. You can't tackle Lamar Jackson. So I just think he would be an asset on our team for sure. He's quick. He's agile. He can throw the ball well. You know, he's probably a good communicator. His team's doing well, and he's a quarterback. So give me
And I'm one
Lamar
offense in the
Jackson.
league.
Good pick. I think that's a good pick.
Laser tag's all about offense.
That is also true. I wanted to establish. I wanted to set the tone here with this pick. We want to get someone that's crazy, right? Someone that's going to like put his body on the line, his or her body on the line, when called upon. And this guy, he's one that's going to do it. We've seen it proven time and time again. There might be some physical altercations out there when this guy's on the laser tag field, and that's fine. You know, sometimes it's going to happen. I've got Draymond Green here. I'm the 4.
That's
Going to 4. I'm going Draymond
That's a
Green.
crazy first pick.
He's gonna be
Draymond Green.
challenging. He's just gonna be sitting there challenging if he got hit or not the whole time. I don't know.
Or he's just
Draymond
gonna
Green.
cheat. He's gonna be the guy that covers his thing.
Yeah,
with
he's
his
gonna be
hand.
running around like this.
And
I don't know if I like
sometimes
this
you have
pick
to
in the
cheat
first
to
round.
win, man. Sometimes you have to cheat to win.
I don't know if I like this pick in the first round, dog. I don't know.
It's fair.
Hey,
fair.
that's fine. I'm letting it fly.
No, I think
we have so
I
much
think your reasoning
variety.
is there.
I think we
Like,
have so much variety here that the rounds really aren't going to matter.
no, you could literally pick anyone and have it. I think the explanation makes sense. It's just like, dude, I don't know.
Oh,
So,
and I get the
Is he going to be
comparison.
distracted by everything else to actually play the game of laser tag? Like, I don't know.
or is he
Like,
gonna
But
try to
he-
be too physical? Because laser tag's not a physical sport.
You might be too
yeah.
Like
Ref
you
might-
can't make physical contact with people.
No, you
This
can't.
guy just
especially
throws
if
his
it's, like,
gun at
random
the
little
guy,
kids in
breaks
there,
his
like,
nose.
Is he gonna yell at a little kid if that's who he's playing
That
against? Like, is
tone
that
is
the?
going to be set, though, man.
All right.
Draymond at the power forward though.
Can I this is I feel like the we're a righteous pod here, we're righteous people. Can I get a hand up accountability here real quick? I misread and I thought we were doing only NBA players. So
I mean,
gonna
that's
have-
fine though. You
okay,
can-
all right. I'm just saying I feel
Not
bad
bad. I don't
because
think that's a big deal.
I misread and I'm realizing now that I could have gone a different route, but I still really like my team to be honest.
I mean, you could. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm just
this
telling you.
is
I'm
good.
just telling you. If you're
No,
like,
it's
you're like,
fine.
why does this guy keep picking basketball players? It's like
No,
because that's
no
what I
way.
thought.
There's
I
plenty
didn't
of
read the
athletes
assignment.
out there. If
Yeah.
another athlete comes to mind, you can throw them in there. You know, no harm, no
All
foul.
right. I'm just really glad I knew who I was taking first, no matter what, because we've all played laser tag, and this is going to be my point guard. And in laser tag, there's a couple things, like you said, you need some speed, need some elusiveness, but you also need to be really sneaky. And the sneakiest
Oh,
guy is
nice.
Jose Alvarado.
That's a good one, actually.
I need Jose Alvarado at my point guard because
That's a
that guy
really
is
good
super,
one.
super sneaky, and he's
Super
not
sneaky.
tall, so he doesn't have a big target.
Yeah, he could hide behind the little barricades.
Yeah, like he could pretend he got tagged already, and he's just like walking,
It's like,
I'm just walking back, and it
sneak
boom,
back in.
got him. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a good pick, actually. It's a really
Yeah.
good one. Mad I didn't
So
think of that.
that's my first pick. Now, at shooting guard, I feel like my backcourt needs to be solidified. And I do like Tom's idea as far as like you need a little crazy. So I'm gonna throw a little crazy in here, but I also need someone that can shoot because like Draymond can't shoot, and laser tag is a long distance sport. So it's
I'll
like
take
you
Dylan
gotta
Brooks,
be,
dude.
yeah, you gotta have people that are willing to chuck it from distance and have no like conscious about it. So give me Nick Young.
Mm,
Oh, nice.
Nick Young at the
P.
shooting guard.
Swaggy P.
Swaggy P off the
Swaggy
board.
P.
All
Not
right.
bad at Nick Young. I think
Um,
it's a good locker room guy too.
I think
Yeah.
this is probably gonna be my best pick. I'm gonna be honest. And I just want to apologize. I just want to apologize for stealing a roster spot because I know I'm about to.
No, you
Um,
can have him. I don't have him on here.
sometimes you need a leader, man. Sometimes you need a leader, and that the point guard is what leadership is about. And in my laser tag team, I want everyone to have that unwavering faith
Unwavering
and that
faith.
ultimate belief.
Ultimate belief.
I've got Jameis Winston at my point guard.
Unwavering faith.
I've got
Ultimate
Jameis
belief.
Winston
Oh, God.
holding it
Yo,
down.
hopefully when you guys are
That
listening to this Sunday, we are the Browns are giving the work to the Saints.
That pregame laser tag speech will have Draymond ready to rip heads off. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
there's no doubt about that. He doesn't need any help.
I don't know. The thing about Jabo
Throws it to
is
the other
like
team.
throws it to the. This is my thing. You're gonna have like 3 really good games with him, but then the
He's
next
gonna
3
shoot his
he's gonna
teammates.
friendly fire about 8 times. But the fact from one Jabo stand to another, you have to love that about him. So like you said, you're taking the leadership over the misfires. Like you just have to know that's what it comes with, and that's
Yep.
okay.
He said, "Bro, I thought you were on red. Why you got a blue? Why you got a blue?"
He might just go out there and spray, but he's gonna do it in a dramatic fashion. And it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be must watch TV. Look, I'm never gonna be mad at a Jabo selection. You know that. You know that.
Never.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a point guard here since you guys already got your point guard, so might as well just finish that position for us here. This person is definitely small. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm envisioning a laser tag facility here, we're not playing at no kiddie one, right? Like we got obstacles that you can climb on, you can hide behind, you can get in little crevices and stuff. And I need someone with a lot of upper body strength, but I need someone that again it's just like a ball of athleticism, right? That's ready to make a play for their team. I'm gonna go with Simone Biles at my point guard. I think
You are a big fan of Simone Biles in the
You
starting.
do love Simone.
bro, think about her
Oh,
on
she's
a
great.
think about her on a laser tag field. Like she's probably
She's
like up with the
cartwheeling.
tallest.
Yeah, she's like cartwheeling and then, like,
cartwheeling,
shooting
doing like
people
front
and, like, yeah.
handsprings.
You
You
she's
try
up
to
on the
shoot her, she
highest little thing.
backflips. Yeah.
She's hanging upside down from something, a little boom. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she could definitely be used out there.
That is
And she's
Yeah.
like 5'1", so like
Yeah,
I mean,
that's like
that's
a
a small
small
target.
target zone.
yeah,
Yeah.
super small target.
So give me Simone Biles there. I mean, again, one of the greatest
That's
there.
a good pick. I actually am not mad at that pick. You just have an infection for Simone Biles.
She's one of the greatest. Like that's undoubtedly she's one of the greatest. Now, again, I got another one of the greatest at my small forward. We've talked about it on the pod plenty of times. A sport that goes unnoticed for the amount of athleticism and agility that you need to have to be successful is tennis. And why not go with who's the
Oh.
greatest? Give me Novak Djokovic at
Dang,
my
bro,
small
I was
forward.
about to pick Novak.
Novak at the small forward is elite because again, like he's in the upper echelon of athletes in the world, no question about it. The guy's an unreal competitor. I don't care if we have a group of 10-year-olds on the other side of this laser tag arena.
He's gonna dominate.
He wants to win more than them. And I promise you, I don't care if it's little Timmy's birthday over there. He's coming for blood. Like he's coming for blood. And he's gonna do it in a respectful fashion. But this guy can probably like do the splits behind things. He's quick. He's gonna dodge bullets. Like I think a big night out of Novak at my 3 for sure.
Great pick. What you also didn't include that Novak is so special for is that mental toughness. I mean, you can hit adversity, lose the first game in laser tag. Novak's not going to be a guy who's going to get rattled.
And he's willing to stand on his morals.
And the endurance is there. Like if we're playing a 7-game series, he's not going to get tired. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
If you're playing capture the flag,
matches.
you definitely want him on your team playing
Yeah,
capture the flag.
he's fine. He's going to play the long game if you have to, and he'll do what it takes to win.
Good pick.
I'm really liking my team right now. I'm really liking
Pick.
my team right
Yeah.
I'm gonna go shooting guard here. We need, with J-Bo and Draymond, we've got the leadership, we've got the craziness. Now we need a little explosion.
now. You need
Okay.
some athleticism on
Yep.
that.
We need some athleticism, and I think this is the guy for the job. I think this guy matches kind of what Lamar brings to the table for your squad, Luke. I'm going Jameer Gibbs here.
Love
I'm
that
going
guy.
Jameer
Wow.
Gibbs at the
He's
2.
dynamic. That's a dynamic pick.
Dynamic. He's
I
gonna be
love
a
that guy.
problem. He's gonna be a problem in that laser tag field. He's gonna be very tough to
Yeah,
bring.
no, I agree with that. That's a
I
nice
love that
pick.
guy.
I
love
really
that
like
guy.
these picks. You guys are doing a good job.
Yo, shout out to Jameer Gibbs for making one of my takes last year look elite because I got shelled in the group chat by a few members, specifically Carter Mahaney. I hope he listens to this. That said I was reaching on the pick and he wasn't going to be a talented running back, and
Whew.
that
Man,
take definitely didn't mature well for Carter. But shout out to Jameer
Carter
Gibbs, man. That
also
guy's.
thought the Saints were going to be good after 3 weeks. So
Oh, geez, don't even. We don't. Let's just go to your next pick. We don't have to touch that. That's.
uh,
yeah, Carter,
Let's
I
go.
hope you heard that. That's straight
Go.
shot at you.
Go Dogs this week against the Saints. That's all I got to say about that.
All right. Now this so I got some sneakiness. I have some firepower. I need someone to organize everyone, right? If we're playing laser tag, we need someone that one, everyone likes, two, that's gonna be a steady force for our team to get the win, and three is gonna be able to organize everybody like quickly. So I'm gonna take at my center Nick Collison.
oh wow,
Okay.
wow.
That's interesting. Nick
Nick
Collison, fun
Collison.
fact, the only jersey retired in OKC in the what is it, the Chesapeake Arena.
That's
Thunder.
amazing.
Okay. The only
Yeah.
Thunder jersey.
Guy didn't play a game for like last 5 years of his career and somehow is a legend.
Udonis Haslam style.
Good locker room
Yeah.
guy. He also
Yeah.
like has hella charges to his name.
Yeah. No, he's elite. Now at power forward, I took this guy because based on what my team is bringing to the table and who I have left to be named, I need someone that's willing to go from being a superstar to condensing their role. Someone that can like, hey, you're going to be the face of the team, but we need you to like guard the flag, right? And so I feel like this guy would do a great job of that, and he would do it with a lot of energy and pizzazz. Give me Chris Bosch at the power forward.
Chris Bosh, man, what a pick.
I mean, that's a character, that's for sure.
Chris
he-
Bosch, yeah, a lot of
Vibes-
energy out of that guy.
Vibes will be high. Vibes will be
Yeah.
high.
Now are Chris Bosch and Nick Young clashing personalities with
So
you
that's the
maybe?
thing though, is that like I feel like Chris Bosch can like he can be the bigger man and he can like, he's like, you know what? I'll just go guard the flag. Nick,
Yeah.
you go out there and just like get sacrificed.
shoot
What?
Rangers,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure, exactly.
Could be. Could be. We're gonna go 3 here. We still need athleticism, so um, to solidify that role, we're gonna also go the tennis route, and what better way than to match Novak Djokovic with one of the greatest competitors, along with Novak, Rafa Nadal here.
I like
Rafa.
that.
Nice. Those are good picks.
So like I didn't want to like be a sleaze and make my power forward and centers like small people because I just felt like that was like an easy cop out, So I stuck with them being larger human beings just because like I feel like that's being honest to a starting five. Like you kind of have to have that. So I went more personality based here than size based. At my power forward, I think this is similar to the reasoning that you took Draymond, but I like to think that this guy's not as controversial, if you will, and won't be stirring the pot during the game. I think he's a relentless competitor that's going to strike fear in our opponents' hearts the second they see him on the opposing lines. Again, one of the greatest. Give me Aaron Donald at my power forward. I just think I would be
Nice.
I would crap my pants if I was about to play laser tag and I saw Aaron Donald over there strapped up. Like I feel like that'd be a problem. So like again, he's just sturdy, a relentless defender, and I mean not someone that you want to see on the other side of you, that's for sure. And then at my center, this guy might look, he might get out early. I get it. But I think this guy is gonna be he's gonna be the base of my team. Like you don't see a big man with feel much better than this guy. and he's going to be able to coach my team, whether he's in or out, whether he gets out early, whether he's in it for the long haul with Novak. I'm just going to take Nikola Jokic here. Like, the guy has unreal feel. He has unreal feel. He sees the floor better than any other big man on the in the game. So I need Nikola Jokic out there. And I just, like I said, he's definitely a large target. Don't get me wrong; he doesn't move the best, but
it doesn't move great,
but he sees the floor real well. He sees that map really well. He might have like a UAV. Like he really sees the map well.
Here's the thing about my team, man. We're gonna die. We're gonna die on our sword of the mentality we have. Okay, and that's why this guy's the pick for our center. Um, yeah, I'm looking at his role more of like maybe a defender of the flag, like Jared was talking about. If this is a capture the flag mode, he's gonna be the one who's really setting the tone over there on that defensive side, and he might be shoulder checking people too. We'll see. I don't know. He's got that junkyard dog mentality. Give me Zebo, Zach Randolph at the center, holding it down with Draymond in the front court. I mean, it's gonna get physical.
That's a crazy lineup. That's a
Gonna
crazy
get-
front line.
It's
Yo,
gonna
I
get
don't know, man.
physical. All I'm saying.
Might have some mallards sitting out there, sitting ducks.
Believe in Zebo, man.
I just think Draymond and Zemo might just like argue with each other. Like, I don't know.
No, you take the left flank. No, you take the left flank.
And then they're just gonna fight.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, oh my god, are Zach and Draymond fighting again? My god.
Okay. Well, I appreciate, like I said, hand up accountability. I'm gonna make an audible here because I feel like I need a ringer, and I'm picking this guy last because I know that he's gonna hit his spots and he's gonna hit his numbers and he's gonna be so dialed all the time, and he does it with the most calm, collective mentality. Give me Scotty Scheffler at the small forward. Right? If we got to hit somebody from 30 yards away, if we got to hit somebody from 10 yards away, if we got to hit somebody from 130 yards away, this guy's going to have the right shot for it.
People are questioning his mobility, but that's okay.
That's fine. He got the shuffle.
He's going to snipe. Yeah, he's going to snipe.
Yeah, he's got the shuffle. All right, now walk on. I don't have a great reason why I put this guy at the walk on, but I just feel like I need him on my team. He's been a part of a lot of winning franchises. He never won. Oh, I did win one. And like he does the dirty work. He's gonna agitate the other team with some of his antics, but I don't know. I just gotta have him. So give me Shane Battier to walk on.
I like that actually.
Yeah, good locker room guy, good calm. In laser tag, you need to be calm.
You do.
Back to our walk with me segment. You got to be calm in the hurricane.
Nice.
My walk on. I'll let you guys, be the judge of this.
Oh my god.
No. I don't think.
Did you take an esports person?
No.
Okay, because that crossed my mind, but then I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
no. I went a different
Okay.
route.
Okay, cool.
Nick
think
Maines.
I absolutely would thrive. And he definitely helps out with our athleticism need. He's a very athletic person. Fantastic football player. I've got Ricky Pearsall here.
Dude, I swear to God, I have Ricky Pearsall.
I've got Slick Ricky Pearsall.
swear to God.
What's the
Ricky
point?
Pearsall.
Why so?
Because he got shot and he came back.
Pearsall got shot and he's back playing football already. So
No, that's such a good pick, and it's unreal that I literally have Ricky
Yeah,
Pearsall here.
great minds think
Literally
alike.
written down.
Great minds
Ricky
think alike.
Pearsall. That's okay. For all the same reasons, and just for literally the same reasons. I just need someone who has proven that he's willing to
guys
get
will
hit.
bounce
his
back.
Take a bullet and come back.
Yep.
Give me
Ricky
Brian
Pearsall,
Robinson.
man.
Give me Brian
Oh.
Robinson for the same reasons. For the same reasons. For the same reasons. I need someone who's going to anchor my team that is proven that they're going to be able to take a bullet and
Yeah.
come back on the playing field and
Great
be ready to
reasoning.
compete.
This is sick work.
It's great.
It's
reasoning,
sad.
man.
It's very sad
guys-
that there's
you guys
two
are
examples of
proven-
this in the
you guys are
last 2
proven.
years.
Yes.
But
Sick
I had
work,
Ricky
bro.
Pearsall because he just scored like last week, so I was going to give him
Mm-hmm.
his flowers. So like, shout out to Ricky Pearsall. I was pretty sick, but now I just got to go with Brian Robinson, which
Who
again
Who
Good.
scored as well? Scored yesterday.
Yeah, the guy's a tank. He's the second best B Rob in the league, so that's a pretty good honor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I had Bijan on here honestly because hey,
I was
Jared knows
debating
it.
on Bijan or Jameer.
Listen,
Guy's has a sick obsession with Bijan Robinson.
but is my take not maturing now? It looks sad for a second. He's gonna be 1-1 next year. He's gonna be 1-1 next
Yeah,
year.
I mean, he had a good game last week.
Okay, so Jared's not a real ball knower because he's been on a tear the last 4 weeks. But anyways,
Jamar might be pushing for next year at this
yeah,
rate.
no, Jamar as well.
No, he's
okay.
nice. He's nice. You just have a weird obsession with him. So
Because I
have to
saw
give
the
you
light
shit.
before everyone else
I
did,
have
and
to
now
give you
everyone's
shit
seeing
because-
it. I saw
Luke's
the
been
light
trying to get
before.
Bijan on the Soldiers for 2 straight years now,
I've been
man.
trying to
Dude,
get.
this-
I had Bijan last year in the
You
championship run,
did, I
and then we
forgot.
lost. But I literally, I mean, we don't have to go into this, but I almost sold my entire team for him in my other league, and the guy said no, and that's when I wanted to quit fantasy forever because it was like, bro, if you just don't want me to have the guy, then just say that. But I'm giving you 7 first rounders, like just trade him. But he didn't do it. All right. Anyways, Tommy, Jameis Winston, Jahmyr Gibbs, Rafael Nadal, Draymond Green, Zach Randolph, and Ricky Pearsall. Jared has Jose Alvarado, Nick Young, Scotty Scheffler, Chris Bosh, Nick Collison, Shane Battier. I have Simone Biles, Lamar Jackson, Novak Djokovic, Aaron Donald, Nikola Jokic, and Brian Robinson. I think it's Brian Robinson Jr. actually. I think it was actually a pretty good start.
Yeah, there's a lot of
again.
dynamic players in that. Guys that wouldn't get shine on any other list. So I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Nick Collison appearing in many
Or
starting
Brian
fives.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Brian
B-Rob.
Robinson, I feel like we could find something for him.
No.
What do you think?
No. And you've put Simone Biles on like 2 or 3 year list already now.
2.
So.
I'll find what the other one was. While you go on your next segment, I'll find what it was because I have it in here somewhere. Here it goes.
Which one is it? Let's see.
It's Olympic athletes, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which made
Yeah,
sense. I
have
remember there was
Simone
a big
Biles, Shaun
conversation
White,
about who
Chase
was going to be
Buttinger, Lindsey
1-1.
Vaughn, Cassius
Yeah.
Clay. Yeah. There we go.
You know, I do like laser tag though. I really do. I might hit a few lasers off the tee, but with 50 chips tonight, my ball is gonna land high and soft, making sure my birdies are sitting right.
Boom. Quick,
Cool.
easy, to the point. I liked it.
Laser
It was
tagging,
good.
you know what I mean? Might hit a couple
Laser
lasers off the
tagging.
tee like he did on number 2, but it's fine.
That wasn't even a laser. That was a straight slice ball.
I don't think I've hit that
Jared,
fairway ever.
Oh, Jared.
Dude, I honestly contemplated just hitting like my hybrid and just like
I actually
playing
have
the
hit the
long
fairway
game.
once. I hit the 4 into the base of it and had like 250 yards back up.
Yeah,
so
that's
it
what I'm
was
like.
Stupid. Like, it was
Yeah,
dumb.
that's what I'm saying. Is like I really contemplated today. Like maybe I just like hit my hybrid and just like just like
What happened?
play it as a 3-shot hole. But nah, why would I do that? I just take driver.
'cause you
I just
played
had
it
a
as, like,
birdie.
9-shot hole, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I think if I would have doubled or tripled the first hole, then I probably would have gone hybrid. But after birdie, and I was like, oh, okay, let's see what's up.
Yeah, let's rock.
we
And
found
then-
out what was up fast.
Yeah, found that
Life
out
comes at you
fast.
fast.
Yeah, it does.
I like it. Well, fellas, I am yawning, so I think it's that time.
Yes.
Fantastic chatter today, by the way. I like that starting 5 a lot. That was a good idea, Luke. Shout out to the laser tag place you passed by. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the listeners. As always, these are your favorite walk-ons, and we're walking out.